Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park, the show brings you the National League Wild Card Series. It's the Bulldogs and the Gators. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for Game 2, Chris.
Absolutely, and it might seem like there's not as much pressure if you've already got a win in Game 1, but they're dying to close this series out right here and now. The last thing they want is to lose the momentum and go into a do-or-die Game 3. That's a lot of pressure.
Sometimes it feels like every game in a 3-game series is do-or-die. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go, and on the hill in this one, number 36. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays and help you get through the innings.
All right, ready to go here. Stepping in, King. Way upstairs, and here we go with Game 2. This one in the air. Settles under this one. And there's one down. Let's take a look at our lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one off the mark. And that's ball 2. Okay. One out, base is empty. Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
I guarantee he's going to check the tape on that last pitch when he gets a chance, because he thought it was ball 4, and he wasn't wrong. I mean, it's a close pitch. Definitely not an easy call, but especially after a long at bat, that'll drive you crazy getting rung up like that.
2 down, base is empty. Sam White, the next to hit. First offering, and it just misses. Two outs. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
To third. Nice grab. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Well, that's cat-like reflexes over there at the hot corner. Nice job of making that play and ending the inning.
Back here in Miami, and towing the slab in this one, number 43. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, just a 3-pitch mix in his arsenal, which, it's not a lot for a starter. So always very important for him to have a good feel and command all 3. Sometimes you can make that 3 look like 4 if you add or subtract a little bit of velocity on one. But one thing about it can be easy to get too predictable out there on the mound. So hitters are aware of that. Mixing those 3 pitches in all counts is going to be a big key for him in this one.
Check swing called strike. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
In the air, left field. West under it. Makes the grab, 1 away. Okay, let's check out the lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Number 13 stands in now and watches strike 1. This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Thompson will hit next. That's in there. It's 0-1. Almost got him.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out and a runner at second here in game 2 of the wild card series. Inside, just missed. That's outside, and now it's 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
First and second, 1 out. Bravo digs in now. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Ground ball left side, could be 2. The flip, there's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Wild card series, game 2. And now the first baseman, number 28. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
And another ball. You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. Wasn't really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer in extra innings in Game 4. It tied the series and was a huge momentum swing. And that's way high. And now 3-1. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And that one is out of here. He circles the bases and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now, Kyle West. And that misses. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. Next pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike. Just missed.
3-1.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Squeezes it, and there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And next is the designated hitter. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, bro. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
That one missed. On the ground to third. Gets to it with a slide. To first. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Two outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. That's in there. Strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Two outs, base is empty.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Next offering is outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
2 down, nobody on. That one misses, and it's 3-2.
2 strike.
Headed down the line. And that will drop foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 outs. And they'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And there's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Number 12 at the plate now. That's ball 1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Lopez settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is the National League Wildcard Series on the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park, here's the left fielder, Logan Hughes. Yeah, there's the strike. Comes up empty.
0-2.
Sets him down on strikes. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Next to hit, Brandon Compton. Bunting for a hit, and he barehands it. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
One down, and here's the first baseman, Lopez. Edge of the zone for a strike, 0-1. Man at first, one away. Check on the runner, and he dives back in safely. Check swing, called strike. That one way inside.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Another 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Compton, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Line drive, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now it's the shortstop. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Tying run in scoring position, bottom half of inning number 2. The 1-1. Line drive, base hit. Compton headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up, and the go-ahead run stops at third base.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Two on, 1 out. Rivers now at the plate. First pitch just misses.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Fought off foul. Two on, 1 out. And fouled off. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Here's the second baseman. He's 0 for 1. Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
2 on, 2 outs. That misses. 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
In the air, out towards right center. And that is the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even now at 1-1. New inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Chase Swain.
Chase Swain.
Just off the outside edge. And that is ball 1. And that's fouled off. Just off the inside edge.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Stays alive. And that's a little bit high. And the count is filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So the lineup flips over, and now the center fielder, King. First time up was a pop out. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And a foul ball. That one fouled off. 0-2 now. Breaking ball misses down and away. Runner at first with no outs here.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And that's outside.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the runner holds.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Spencer Barnett, the next to hit. Struck out looking at his first at bat. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swain leads off first with 1 away. Close one, doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1. Line drive, hauls it in for the out.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Sam White will hit next.
Right fielder, Sam White.
First pitch misses.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 2 of the Wild Card Series. Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2. Just missed.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, number 13.
Number 13.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. That's down and in.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Next pitch is outside. That one found hard the other way. And a 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's the center fielder, Kyler Thompson. And a bunt towards third. And that's a foul ball. Here's your 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Outside. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, caught him looking on that 4th pitch of the at-bat, and I have to think it had something to do with the sequence they threw at him. Kind of bounced back and forth between the outside and inside corners with the previous pitches, and that makes it really tough to cover the whole plate. Just couldn't get a swing off at that pitch on the inside.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Damian Bravo. That one ripped. Gone. He dunks it off the foul pole. And it gives him the lead in the third. It's 2-1.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
And the batter now, Logan Hughes. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. And that one a little below the knees. Now 1-2. On the outside corner, got him looking. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, number 28. That one
No,
misses.
that's a ball.
Ball one. Movement in the bullpen. Johnny Lowe up and throwing. Number 32 getting loose as well. There's a strike.
1-1.
And there's a ball.
That's a ball. 2-1.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. And a foul ball. And now the count filled up 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind is kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
Now the left fielder, Kyle West. West, a former All-Star, 23 years old. He's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in West Virginia. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And ball 1.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Still able to come through behind in the count
back.
right there.
Number
Once you get the
0.
ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now the DH. He's 0 for 1. That one outside. And it's
1 ball.
1-0.
No strikes.
West over at first with 1 away. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hughes makes the grab. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Here's the catcher. Walked his first time. Pickoff throw.
He's in there.
First offering, and it just misses. And that's down and away. A little bit high, maybe. And it's 3-0.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
And strike 1 to the catcher. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. 1 hit, 1 left. We're midway in the 4th. The Gators on top here, 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Brandon Compton. Pitch misses, and that's ball one.
Well, these guys showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Right through there for a strike.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that drops foul. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
So up next, Lopez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And there's a curve through for a strike. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Catcher has it. Fires to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. RBI single his last time up. And that's outside. 1-0. And it's fouled away. Strike 2. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The shortstop takes the ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
New pitcher on now, Johnny Lowe.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And the batter will be the shortstop. Flied out his first time.
Number 12.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
You know, this group of hitters just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost art for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So digging in, Chase Swain. He reached out to walk his first time. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
And that misses. 1-1. Tying run is at first here in game 2 of the wild card series. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ground ball could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And now the center fielder, King, 0 for 2 in this one. Throw over to first. Swain back in a dive. Runner on the go. And that one fouled off. Swain at first, 1 gone. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
The 0-2. Ball 1 there.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. And you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Now it's the second baseman, Spencer Barnett. Swung on, popped up on the infield. He's under it. And that's the 3rd out. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, number 53.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now the catcher up to him, Davis Rivers. Struck out swinging his first time. That one missing inside. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 1 getting loose out there. Ripped to short. To first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, number 25.
Here's the second baseman. And that one ripped to left, and it goes just foul.
Man, that's such a tough call for the umpire in real time, especially since those lines are not made of chalk the way they used to be. He got it right, though.
One down, base is empty.
That's out the corner.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Here comes a pitch.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away. Inside ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Now the number 2 hitter, 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Just missed.
2 balls, no strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. The 2-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Hood gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two outs. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
So 2 down, and now the right fielder, Damian Bravo. He's already homered here in this one. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. There's a strike.
That's the ball.
Second and third, 2 down. Kick swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he went around. Just enough that time. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. Wild Card Series Game 2. Now it's the right fielder, Sam White. Low, back to work.
1-0.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Action in the pen down there. JT Drake getting ready to go. Number 33 warming up as well. Next offering upstairs. Right through there for a strike. Fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run! He circles the bases, and we are tied. It's 2-2. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Well, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
And now it's going to be number 28. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And there's a foul ball. Fastball for a strike. That one just misses. 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. You're a little late, opposite field not.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Struck him out looking. Kyle West getting ready to hit.
Left fielder, Kyle West.
And that misses. Ball 1. And that's in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Good eye right there.
Three balls, 2 strike.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Line drive, base hit right field. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Looped that one in there for the knock. Definitely got that pitch on the outside of the cap a little bit, but he made it work for him.
Go ahead run on base. Next is the designated hitter. That pitch gets the inside corner, and that is strike 1. And that one fouled off. A swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And here's the catcher. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
1 strike.
2 outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. We are tied 2-2. Back here in Miami, here's the left fielder, Logan Hughes. And no one can get there. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, the designated
and next
hitter,
is the designated hitter, Brandon Compton. First pitch misses. Fouled off. He was late. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. And the count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. Lopez digs in now.
Number 3.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
So hard to touch. Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone. Just elevate it a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Not close with that one, and the count is even 2-2. Hughes, the base runner at first with 1 out. And it's filled up.
That's a really good take.
Move to first. And he's back in easily. Now there's a bullet down the line. And it one-hops the wall. Around third. The tag, and he's in there. It's 3-2.
Big RBI for him right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
One out, runner at second. Now it's the shortstop. Upstairs.
1-0.
Next pitch is outside. Activity in the bullpen. Number 1 up and loosening in the pen. Number 20 also getting ready. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And that one just missed off the outside edge. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Chop to the right side. Tosses to first. He's out.
Now batting, catcher Davis Rivers.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Davis Rivers. And that is out of play. Late swing, foul to the left. 2 outs with a runner at third. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it drops in.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. Kind of just punts it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
Now it's going to be number 25. That one ripped right center field. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
I think he's having some mixed emotions down there at second base, and I wouldn't blame him for being a little frustrated with the ball hopping over the wall. I mean, that at-bat was good enough to produce a run, but instead the automatic double halts the lead runner at third, and just sort of a bittersweet at-bat.
And here is number 13. Outside low, ball one.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
The 1-0.
No, that's a ball.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
And that one pulled foul. In the air, left field, down the line. And that is a foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. Misses off the plate. 3 and 2 down.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And down on strikes he goes. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors, and a couple left on. 7th inning coming up. The Gators out front, 4-2.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on here.
JT
Drake.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's the shortstop at the plate.
The shortstop, number 12.
Drake, 22 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. And fires in a fastball at 95.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
The third baseman, number 24. Chase.
Now the third baseman, Chase Swain. Right through there for a strike. Tying run at the plate. Popped up left side. He's under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, number 7.
Here's the center fielder, King. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. But when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Barnett at the plate and takes high there. In the air, out towards left center. Hughes makes the catch, and that is that.
Now pitching.
Now on the bump, number one.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So digging in, Kyler Thompson.
The center fielder, Kyler Thompson.
That clips the corner.
Well, these players digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
That to right. White sizes this one up, brings it in. And a quick out, number one.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that
The right
play,
fielder,
and it's a lot
31.
easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Just missed. Base is empty, one away. Here in the late stages of game 2. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Logan Hughes, the next to hit, 1 for 3. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Bravo, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Check on the runner, and he dives back in safely. And a foul ball.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Sets him down looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And now the DH, Brandon Compton. That's in there. 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That one back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now pitching.
They turn things over to the southpaw, number 33.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And now the right fielder, Sam White. He's already homered in this game.
White.
Just missed. That's outside. 2 balls, no strikes. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
And now the first baseman. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
With the tying run at the plate, here in Game 2 of the wild card series. Next offering misses, and 1-1.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
The tying run at the plate, and fouled off. That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
So man in a scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Tying run at the plate. Got him looking. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Now back.
Kyle West will hit next.
West.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's too high.
2-0.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. And another ball.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
And the tying run is on base.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way out.
Now it's the DH,
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Late swing, fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
That missed by a lot. And the count even 1-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 46, preparing to come on if needed. Number 32, also throwing. 1 out. Runners at first and second. That one down the line, and that chance handled. Off-balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
Here's the catcher. That one's in there, 0-1. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And a base hit right there. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single. It's 4-3.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Really important at bat coming up now.
First and second. 2 outs. And the batter will be the shortstop. Swing and a ball popped in the air. It's going to fall for a hit. In comes the run from second. And it's an RBI single. Tie game here in the 8th.
Well done. Drives in the run. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Number 33 won't go any further tonight. And a decent effort considering he's normally a reliever. Back with the new pitcher in a minute. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen. Number 32. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Swain getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Tied at 4. Fought off foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next offering is downstairs.
2-2.
Got him swinging. But they score twice and even it up late. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. And we are tied 4-4. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Steve Gehringer.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So digging in, Lopez.
The first baseman, number 3.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. A right-hander appears to be getting loose. There's the strike. to left field. West moving under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, number 5.
Now it's the shortstop. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
No, that's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Got him looking. Now 2-0.
Well, you can tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may be looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely frozen.
And now Davis Rivers. First pitch, and he just misses. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. This to third. Swain. Over to first. And that is the inning. It's the 9th, and we are tied. We go to the 9th. Now here is King.
The center fielder, number 7.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
That's off the mark, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
So up next, Spencer Barnett. That one in the dirt, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
All tied up here in the late stages of game 2. Line drive, that's a base hit.
Got a pretty ugly over going into this game up until that at bat, so a little sigh of relief there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
White in the box now, takes strike 1. Throw to first. The 0-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, tag, out at second.
Wow, he just showed right there why he's known for having one of the best arms, one of the elite arms in the league. Man, that runner had a big lead at first base. You usually don't get thrown out, but this guy's such a great thrower. That's pretty amazing right there.
1-2. Right side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the third out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order, due up. And we are tied 4-4. Number 46 gets the ball now.
Now pitching. Number 46.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the second baseman.
Second baseman, number 25.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Action in the pen down there. Number 30, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Number 20, getting loose as well. And that misses. And it's a ball and a strike. And that one fouled off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Four in the ninth. Gets under it and pops it up. Brings it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, number 13.
Here's the third baseman. 1 for 4 with a double. Just off the outside edge. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the last half of inning number 9. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 1-1. Into the outfield, base hit.
All over that one right there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
And now the center fielder, Tyler Thompson. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Pickoff throw, and he's back in there. 1 down, winning run on first. That just misses, and it's 2-0.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
In there at the knees. Now 2 balls and a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation running on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And when you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Bravo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 1 down, winning run on at first. On the ground, 2 ball. Feed to second, that's 1. Double play, and we're headed to extra innings. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 9 isn't enough to decide a winner, so we are off to extra innings. And we are tied 4-4. On to extra innings. And here's the first baseman, number 28. And it's fouled off. Tied at 4. And that one is downstairs. And that is ball 1. Just missed. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that's the first out.
Now batting
At the plate, Kyle West. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
One strike.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Next is the designated hitter. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a flyout, and a strikeout. Outside, and that's ball 1. And another ball. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Hughes makes the catch, and that is that. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now it's the right fielder, Damian Bravo.
The right fielder, Damian Bravo.
Swinging a foul out of play. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Slides for the stop. Gathers and throws, and they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man.
The left fielder, number 22, Logan Hughes.
And the batter now, Logan Hughes.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And that is out of play. Ground ball left side. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. A nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And next is the designated hitter, Brandon Compton. Just missed.
That's the ball. That's high.
2 down, nobody on. Here in game 2 of the wild card series. The 2-0 is in for a strike. And that drops in for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Just misses with that one.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Lopez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Two down, nobody on. To the right side, and it stays fair. Can't glove it cleanly. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with two gone. And now here is Lopez. Outside low, and that's ball one. Winning run and scoring position with two away. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swing and a chopper out to short. Sends it across the first, and we're headed to the 11th. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. We push on to the 11th, and we are tied 4-4. Now we go to the 11th, and here's the catcher, number 33.
Number 33.
Pitch misses there. Ball one. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It falls in, and that's a hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Always feels amazing getting the job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Double play ball to second. There's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Now the third baseman, Chase Swain. Fastball for a strike at 95. Slow roller up the middle. Whips it to first. That's the third out. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. One run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are tied 4-4. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, number 5.
Number 5.
Right through there for a strike. That's inside. And now it's even 1-1. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him looking. And 1 away.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Now the catcher up to hit, Davis Rivers. And that one fouled off. Down the line, and it's foul. That one not close. And the count is 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
One down, base is empty.
2-2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fights it off, he'll see another. Got him! He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Here's the second baseman. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Makes his way towards it. Makes the catch. And the inning is over.
Now pitching.
Number 46
Number
comes
46.
on now. So digging in,
Leading
King.
for Georgia, the center fielder, number 7.
And that one fouled off. Tied at 4. Lifted in the air, right field. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Next to hit, Spencer Barnett. Fouled off. He was late. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 2. Now fly ball to right center. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Sam White. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Movement in the bullpen, number 44, the young right-hander up and throwing. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swings through that one.
Ooh, Baya. You got to be able to take the donut off the bat, partner.
2 down, nobody on. Here in game 2 of the wild card series. Just missed.
3-1.
On the ground to third. And that one handled. Throws to first. And that'll do it. Number 20 on the pitch
Now
here.
pitching. Number 20.
Now the number 2
Leading off
hitter.
for the Gators, the third baseman, number 13.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Leadoff knock puts the winning run on base.
Waste no time
Now
there.
batting,
Timing on the
the
swing
center
was
fielder,
good. Able to
Tyler
shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't
Thompson.
square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So up next, Tyler Thompson. That's in for a strike. On the ground, right side. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
Bravo now at the plate. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Winning run out second. No one out. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
And a curve misses outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and there's one away here in the 12th.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Now the left fielder, Logan Hughes. Swings and misses. That's strike one. One away, and the game-winning run stands at second. The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Line drive, base hit into the outfield. Throw comes in quickly, and the winning run at third now with only one gone.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Now with the winning run at third, they're looking for a ball to the outfield, but that inning double play is in order.
And now the DH, Brandon Compton. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. So they're all loaded up. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one outside. 1-2 to count.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And now, Lopez. And a strike in there. Next offering is down low. Winning run at third, 2 down. And a count 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two outs. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And a swing and a miss. Third out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And we're back. And now the first baseman, number 28.
The first baseman, number 28.
That one finds the corner. 0-1. That one almost got him.
1 ball, 1 strike.
West in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Ball 4, and he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Exactly what they needed him to deliver there, a quality at bat. Now the pressure's on to find a way to get him home.
So digging in, Kyle West. Runner on the move. And fouled off. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Tied at 4, and that's outside. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the DH.
Number 0.
And that's fouled off. And that one misses up and in. And 1-1. Gets a piece and stays alive. 1 away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Headed towards the corner. And it gets by him. Coming home. Still finds a way to get off the throw. And he's safe at third as they jump ahead. A run scores.
The batter, number 33.
One down, runner at third. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Swing and a miss as he was late.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Next offering is in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Dalton Smith, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Espinoza, the lefty, warming up as well. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike three.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
And the batter will be the shortstop. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
No strike.
Two outs. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled in plenty of time to first. They limit the damage here, but they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Pitching.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, number 30.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Number 5.
Well, one-run game. Now it's the shortstop. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The shortstop takes the ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. You get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Rivers in the box now, takes strike one.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
One down, base is empty.
1-2.
Not close with that one. Ball 2. And that one missing low.
Okay.
Trying to close out a one-run lead. And here in extra innings. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Swing and a pop-up. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, number 25.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the second baseman, number 25. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Gets the outside corner with that one. A one-run lead here in extra innings. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-2. This could end it. That one's upstairs, ball one. Swing and he popped it up. Barnett. The catch is made to end it. So it took extras, but here's how the numbers shake out from this one.
Well, they couldn't settle this one in 9, but who doesn't love some extra inning baseball in the postseason?
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long